From the title and the thumbnail, I am sure you already know why we are here. But for some of us who do not know, guys, we are already at 1,000 plus subscribers. Not even 1,000 subscribers anymore. 1K plus, guys. Thank you. What can I say? Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, for those of us who have been here since the beginning of this channel, thank you. Thank you so much for the likes, for the views, for the comments, for the sharing. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we started this channel January last year, and now the channel is a year and 7 months, if I'm correct, right? The channel is almost 2 years old now, and we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Now, if you've not subscribed already, what are you waiting for? The DIY community is growing, the DIY family is growing, so you want to get on this train, okay? Okay. So I decided to go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and they come on YouTube. I really don't know. And I decided to ask if you all have a question or if you all have questions for me, because I would love to do like a Q&A, and I got some questions, okay? So let us start answering those questions. Question number 1, where did you learn to sew? First off, I never learned sewing. I have no proper training whatsoever. I bought myself a sewing machine. I started pushing things, turning wheels, pulling levers, and riding. Okay, so this is your sign. If you want to learn how to sew but you don't know how to start, get yourself a sewing machine, start pushing buttons, start doing things, start watching tutorials on YouTube, and teach yourself this thing. Okay, I have no proper training whatsoever. I sew slowly. If you see me on the sewing machine in real life, you will know I am a novice. I am not a pro. I am self-taught, and that is that for that. Question number 2. So I cannot choose just 5 questions. I really don't want this to be overcrowded with Q&A. So question number 2, what are your hobbies? Now, sewing is definitely one of them. Sewing was not one of them initially. I started sewing, and now it is a hobby. I fell in love with it, and there is no going back whatsoever. So I love to sew, definitely. I love to read. I love to sleep. Yeah, I don't joke with my sleep. I love to travel, even though I don't travel, but I know it's something I would definitely love. And I love to dance. I love to shake my body. I love to move my body. I love to dance. All right, question number 3, what do you do? What do? I am a fashion entrepreneur. I have an African-inspired fashion brand called Avajulis. Avajulis is a combination of my name and my surname. I usually write my surname, which is Avalibe, before my name, Juliet. So Ava from Avalibe and Julius from Juliet, so Avajulis. All right. So I am a fashion entrepreneur. I have an African-inspired fashion brand where we create bags, accessories, ready to wear, and all of that with African print. Okay, so if it is African print, we love it. Ankara, Adire, Ashoke, and every other kind of African print you can lay our hand on. That's why you see that most of my bags are made in Ankara, because of Avajulis. Okay, it is an African-inspired fashion brand. Check us out on Instagram at Avajulis, Avajulis, and see what I am talking about. All right, next question. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Okay, I love this question. Why did I start a YouTube channel? Okay, so one thing that I wanted to do was to give back. I wanted to teach. I wanted to share my knowledge, but I was confused at first because I wanted a way where I would be able to put out content, and the content would be there, and anybody who needs that content would have access to it over and over and over again for free. They don't have to pay me. They don't have to do any special thing. They need the content. The content is there for them. Okay. When I thought, I went back and forth, and I decided, okay, YouTube. All right. YouTube is a place where I can make content, upload it on YouTube, and it is there. Anybody who needs the content can have access to it all over and over and over and over again. So that is why I started. That is reason 1 of why I started a YouTube channel. Reason 2 is that I started a YouTube channel for me because when I started sewing, or when I started doing this crafting DIY thing, I really didn't find tutorials that were what I needed. Okay, and I'm not trying to condemn anybody or anything. I feel like Nigerian DIY YouTubers, Nigerian bag making YouTubers, Nigerian crafting YouTubers don't really explain this thing or don't really show this thing or make their videos comprehensive enough. I don't really understand, or I'm usually lost somewhere in the video. So that's why I started a YouTube channel for me again, so that if I need this content, if I need to refresh my brain, because it is not every time I have the steps in my head. So if I need to refresh my head, if I need to refresh my brain, if I need to refresh my knowledge, or if I need a particular skill or anything, I can go back to my videos and gain that knowledge or refresh my memory, because I feel like if I cannot understand my own videos, then it doesn't make sense. Okay, so I make it the videos in such a way that I am able to understand it, because sometimes I feel like I have a brain of a 5-year-old. So I try as much as possible to make it comprehensive enough for myself, so that if I go back to that video, I am able to understand. You feeling me? So next question, tell us about Avajulis. Okay, so that is the same thing as question 3. So Avajulis is an African-inspired fashion brand where we make bags, accessories, and more, ready to wear and more, fingers crossed, with African prints, Ankara, Ashoke, Adire, and all of that. Any African print we can lay our hands on, we tend to use it to make our designs, okay? So that is that for the Q&A. I didn't pick much questions. I picked just 5. Okay, so now, what is next for DIY Juliet? What is next for DIY Juliet? Okay, so DIY Juliet is still going to be DIYing things. As long as I am alive and I still need clothes, I am definitely going to be DIYing clothes. I am going to be also DIYing my wigs, my hair. I make my hair myself most times, but I tend not to film it. I am going to be DIYing my hair. I am also going to be making my bags, of course. I am a bag maker. That is what I do for work. As long as I have the house, I have the roof, I am going to be DIYing things in my house. And yeah, DIY storage ideas, DIY home decors, everything is going to be going on. But if you check my previous videos, my last videos, most of them have been about bag making, and I feel like now it is time for us to kind of slow down on it a little bit. So I am going to be making another section of Avajulis, and that's going to be Avajulis Craft. So Avajulis Craft is going to be like a school for bag making, where we are going to be teaching everything that has to do with bag making, because at this point I feel like it is no longer a hobby. It is starting to become something serious. It is starting to become something that is on demand or is in demand. I really don't know on or in, but I feel like DIY with Juliet is a personal thing. It's a personal brand, and I have no intentions of registering DIY with Juliet as a business. So Avajulis itself is registered. That's why I've decided to use Avajulis Craft instead of DIY with Juliet, so that there's no point registering another business again when I already have a business that is registered. Okay, that is what Avajulis Craft is going to be about. There is going to be another YouTube channel, Avajulis Craft, and I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. So if you're a bag maker, please try as much as possible to subscribe. Subscribe if you're a bag maker, because that is where the proper bag making teaching is going to take place, not on here as DIY with Juliet. Okay, so over at Avajulis Craft, we are going to be sharing PDF patterns, tips, tricks, courses. We are going to be collaborating with other bag makers, other pattern designers, other teachers. We are going to be providing tools, hardwares, and all of that. As you can see, it is something interesting. So try as much as possible. Subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. Like our page on Facebook. On Instagram, it is Avajulis Craft everywhere. Okay. So DIY with Juliet is going to be free from bag making content all the time. All right. DIY with Juliet is going to be free from bag making content all the time, so that we have space or we have room to do our DIYing, and this is not all about bag making. So if you're not subscribed already, the DIY community is already growing. Join the train, join the family. Do not be left behind, okay? Alright, guys, once again, thank you so much for the likes, for the comments, And if there is anything about my videos that you don't like, please let me know down in the comment section. I appreciate the likes, the comments, and the views, but I am trying as much as possible to improve because I myself am not satisfied with my content quality. Although I use my phone to record and I try as much as possible to produce the best quality. I don't have a camera, I don't have those good devices, but I try as much as possible to make my content very clear. But if there's anything you don't like about my videos or the kind of content I put out, anywhere you want me to improve, let me know down in the comment section and I will see you in my next video.